Hello and welcome in, everyone. For me, as I sit down to do this, it is super early in the morning. And the rain kind of let up here just a couple of minutes ago. But when I first woke up, and as I was brewing some coffee and just getting my space, you know, kind of cleansed and ready to sit down, the rain just made me feel like this cleansing energy was in the air. So I'm just going to take just a quick little bit of sage to go along with that. We're just going to cleanse. So if you want, while I do this real quick, you can take a nice deep breath. Get ready and feel that energy. All right. So I had these kind of pulled out because I was just real quick before I turned on the camera. I was kind of making sense of my decks here. I kind of had a little bit of a pile going on the side here off camera, and I was like, okay, I need to just pull some stuff here because I kind of had a little bit of mess. So that feels like some of the energy though, right? Like the rain and like the mess I was just talking about and cleansing it. There's definitely a love vibe in the air that I've been feeling this morning. And I don't know if you can hear it on camera, but I do have my window cracked just slightly. And the wind outside, it just felt like calm, like a calm breeze just kind of blew in. I don't know why I feel like I want to use these today. Let's just push everything else to the side. So we're just going to go and start with this Rider-Waite deck. Let's, well, 9 of Cups. Feels like someone, along with this cleansing, has brought in some wish fulfillment. All right. Presence. I'll flip that over in just a second. Let me see what else comes through. But then we have 4 of Cups. This is the same energy that I've been getting. You have a person who feels all of this happiness and satisfaction and love towards you. I feel the two of you just bring a certain level of pleasure that you maybe hadn't had before. And yet, there's this element of refusing that next level. See, this goes with one of 2 energies that I've been feeling lately. Let's keep going before I speak more on this, because I am having another energy come in, and it's, if you've seen some of my other videos, you may know where this is going. I'm going to take it full. Refusing this next step, this new journey, refusing to take the leap. Is it out of fear? Like, it feels like you bring them happiness. Like I said, like Nine of Cups is happiness. It's fulfillment, wish fulfillment. It feels like, you know what? You are everything they could want. But for some reason, they're refusing to offer more and take this leap. So let's just... keep going here. All right, see, now the energy feels like it's getting messy. So, take a breath. We want to bring in more of that calm, cleansing energy, Spirit. Why is that person or this person refusing that? What's with that energy that I just felt? It feels like as much as they feel it, they refuse it. Did they tell themselves that they don't believe in love? They don't believe, you know, in this world today, it would be, I don't always take reversals, but the way that this landed, it feels like it's, and it came out right as I said, does this person not believe in love? Almost as if, like, right side up, this is about, like, the ultimate wish fulfillment, right? It's the next level up. It's family. It's the conclusion of moving into that next phase, right? The Fool taking that leap into family life. And with it coming in reverse, it's as if, like, you've shown them this and they've thought about it, but from their viewpoint, it's like there's something within them from maybe from previous things that they've gone through, but also maybe from others around them and what they've witnessed. They feel like that happy family life is too good to be true. Like, they don't believe in it. They probably have seen many breakups and divorces, and so it's like they're skeptical as to whether or not that really even exists. You have a pessimist on your hands here. They're very pessimistic towards love, even though they feel these emotions for you. It feels like they are holding back from taking this leap because they told themselves they don't believe in it. See if I can get one more card. Yeah, there it was. Because of previous heartbreak. You're dealing with someone who has been through a lot of heartbreak, seen a lot of heartbreak, and it makes them skeptical in believing that there's more. This energy is definitely something that I've picked up on a lot in the recent, my viewers who this is going to resonate with. You've been dealing with someone who you've established a connection. There's communication there. There's feelings there. And they see you as somebody that potentially they could have wish fulfillment with, right? This ultimate family, home, but from previous heartbreaks, they don't know if they really want to dive in and take this leap. So, let's try and dive a little farther into this. Let's use my other favorite here. And let's see if they're going to come out of this phase where they are, you know, keeping you at arm's length and refusing to go on farther. Like, let's see. Let's ask the question as to whether or not you should continue on with this connection or simply let it go. You know, I've had some energy in the recent where it was this energy, but underneath they were more willing to, you know, it was like you were teaching them that this was actually, like, it could be a real goal. Like, this wish fulfillment could actually be real. But let's just see, for this particular reading, let's see if how this connection may or may not move forward. What this person is thinking and feeling ultimately long term. Sorry guys, I don't know why this was bothering me sitting here on the back side over there. I'm just gonna push it off to the side. I felt like as I'm shuffling that my elbow was gonna bump into that, so let me see. I just suddenly got like this wave of warmth that came over me. And you know what that feels like? Did you ever get, pulled into a situation where you felt almost embarrassed and it made your body like instantly warm up from the energy, from being stunned at just how what are the words that I'm trying to say here? It feels like they're at a loss for words as far as answering you about moving forward. And they're embarrassed about it because they know that you are like the full package. They know that you're everything that they could potentially ask for. Like if they believed in this dream, if they believed in love, you are the total package. Like you are their dream, like their dream boy, their dream girl. And so they actually feel a little embarrassed when you come to them talking about emotion. It makes them feel overwhelmed, it feels like, because it feels like in the past, they may have given in to those feelings and emotions and love. And right now, you've caught them in this place where they told themselves they weren't going to do this again. And it feels like they're that type of overthinker who is embarrassed to admit that they're scared of this. That's what that feels like. It took me a minute to vibe out on that and just feel that, because I was like, what is this? It almost feels like they don't even truly understand it themselves. Like when they're around you, they enjoy being with you. And yet, like as soon as they walk away, like as soon as, you know, they go back home or go about their own life, you know, to work and other things, like they try and push you out of their mind completely. Telling themselves that they need to balance themselves. This is interesting. Where is this going to lead us? Let's see. Are they going to come out of that energy? See, they may here, because we've got the Tower. It feels like you coming into their life is breaking up and shaking up this stagnant type of space, this stagnancy. It's funny, the fact that the Tower is coming in under the Four of Cups, it's breaking up this stagnant energy within them. And it scares them at the same time, though, because it feels like they told themselves no, like love is not worth it. I'm not going to do that ever again, or at least not for now, right? Like for right now, for the next, I don't know, let's just say the next few years, they told themselves, I'm just going to work, I'm just going to grind, I'm just going to do me, right? And then you came along and they met you, and you have them feeling all these different types of emotions, and you are everything that they could want. But this, I always say, anytime I see the Page of Swords, they have that sword up and ready to swing, right? It's defense. It also makes me think of, too, like at the beginning of this read, I said outside, it's not really stormy out anymore. Like the rain has kind of let up, but it's definitely still cloudy, and the wind is out there. As I look out right now, I can see, you know, the plants and the trees kind of, you know, moving in the breeze. That's a little bit more harsh. And that's kind of the same type of energy that this person sits in. It's like stormy, more harsh type of defense, you know, where they've been trying to hold up against these emotions. They're defensive, and they're, what's the word I want to use? They're critical of their own emotions that they feel towards you. That's the word I wanted to say. But yeah, this Tower coming in under the Four of Cups. You've got them reevaluating and overthinking on another level, it feels like. It feels like they are a natural overthinker by nature, this person. Let's see here. Ooh. I don't know if you heard that wind that just kind of blew in. That's this energy here. It's so interesting. Well, But then we have the Knight of Cups coming in under the Fool. See, they want to, there's a part of them that is recognizing that they kind of want to take this leap and bring you this offer, be like this knight in shining armor towards you, and bring you love and devotion, I just heard. You're making them believe in having a devoted love like they've never had before. It almost makes me feel like this person may have not ever really experienced true love. Like they've had relationships, they've had love, right? Like that's where this heartbreak comes from. But it doesn't feel like they've ever had like endearing love, passionate love, understanding love. All right, let's continue to see. Let's get just a couple more. So it feels like they may be trying to move forward for you, or long term they may feel like that you're pulling them into this space where they're starting to see long term with you, to where this card will start to spin almost like the Wheel of Fortune and turn upright. Yep. You make them want to manifest this differently. That's exactly what that feels like. Remember I said you make them feel like they can love like never before. It feels like previously They only knew love to be an obligation. And you're teaching them that love is not just an obligation, it's a gift. That's what this feels like. Because true love is a gift, right? It's patience. It's understanding, like I said a few moments ago. And they've never had someone give them that type of love before. Like if you think of family life, right? Maybe, you know, loving your parents, loving your siblings, that's obligation sometimes it feels like, right? And even with other people, you know, previous boyfriends or girlfriends, they never quite got out of that feeling obligated to do things for them. They never did it out of the enjoyment and pleasure of just wanting to see that other person happy. They always felt like they had to. That's what this feels like. And so you have them now, the connection that the two of you have established has them feeling like they can manifest love differently. And that's actually beautiful. And this does align with some of that same energy that I have been picking up on for a while now. Since I started this channel, and it's funny, I said maybe that's just the readers, or I should say that's the viewers that are going to resonate with my readings, because I really feel like these are more channeled messages that are coming through. When I sit down and I shuffle, I'm channeling. It's possible that this person is a little younger than you, you know, because we've got 2 pages. Now, that does not have to be, but pages are, you know, typically younger. It also could just simply be younger in spirit. Maybe that's another part of it too. Another part of them feeling like they can get to this level where they turn this around is your maturity, right? That could absolutely be. Because the Page of Pentacles is about learning. And so it feels like they're learning from you another level where love doesn't hurt. Where love isn't just an obligation, like I was saying. That's exactly what that is. And I do kind of love this. I love this energy for them, for you. Like if you have this loving nature that you are inspiring somebody to feel differently than they ever felt before, that's a beautiful love. That's a great love. And you know, okay, I feel like I've actually really loved these cards. It's newer. I've used it in a couple of readings now. I got it just a few days ago, the Whispers of Lord Ganesha. I do love this deck. So let's just, let's see what messages come through with this deck. This deck has beautiful energy. And that's exactly what made me feel like I wanted to use this particular deck. This energy is beautiful. It is inspiring. You are inspiring reflection. You make this person reflect on who they are, where they've been, and where they're going, right? And you see this here? I love the colors of this deck. I can't say it enough. Number 4 here, so 4 could be significant for you. But let's see, we have the peacock feather in there. Ganesha is adorned with beautiful beads. It looks like this is a pomegranate here in one of his hands. It's beautiful. You make them rethink everything they thought they knew about love, and I did say that before, right? And that is beautiful energy. Absolutely. Let's see what else we got here. give me one more, Spirit? Let's pull out one more. So I was saying, you know, before we started this row here, I was saying, should you move forward with this or should you let it go? I feel like you should give this person a chance to move forward because it feels like they want to move forward. They've just been very slow and kind of stagnant with this Four of Cups and it's because of the beliefs that they had prior. But meeting you inspire them to feel new things that they never knew that they could feel before. Like I said, you're teaching them that love is something much different than they thought it to be. Decision. That's this here, right? They're reflecting on the decision of, do I move this forward? Do I take this leap? Is this person worth it? And I feel like they are moving into that space where they feel like you are. They can't deny that. I feel like I want to pull one more from this deck, right? Let's pull one more. Right, because that's that decision card. Like I was just, as I was shuffling for this particular card to come out, you know, I talked about how we raised the question of should you stay or go. This can also be a reflection on you, right? This is also your decision as to whether or not you're going to continue to wait on moving forward. 31 can be a number of significance for you. Does not have to be, but for some it might be. It could be someone's age. It could be someone's birthday. Prosperity. Yes. This is a yes. They're coming forward. The decision is that you bring them another level. You put them on another level in love. And they're going to let their guard down against all the things they were fighting for before. Prosperity is number 45. You're sitting with all of this fruit. We got the pomegranate again, which we had a pomegranate over here. So that's bringing this together, right? Their reflection, their decisions. They know that they will have prosperity with you. They feel like they can create a whole new reality with you. An abundance, right? Like, look at all this fruit here. That's abundance. It's divine energy. It's inspiration as well. You were wondering, if you were wondering, about whether or not this person is actually going to move this connection forward with you. It feels like they are. They're just a little slower moving than you are. But this is absolutely beautiful energy. They feel all the same passion and feelings that you do. They may not be great at expressing it sometimes, is what it feels like too. That's probably why you're here looking for answers watching this. But they are definitely on that path. So I want to thank you for sitting in with me once again today. I hope you'll consider a like and a subscribe. Have a great day, everyone.